Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show.
Big Dog AC Show. Here we are. We're back. Man, the summer time. It's summer. It's beautiful. Although it's been raining for the last couple of days in Oregon, so
which is beautiful.
Yeah,
which is beautiful.
We appreciate that. From where we come from, how hot it gets over there, I think we're done with that.
It's hot as hell over there.
A lot of things to talk about tonight. Drinking a new beer. Went to a new brewery. Awesome place, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's a good place. We appreciate Sam. She was great. She was really good and took care of us. But where we were at, there's a lot of stuff going on in there.
Yeah. Well, okay, so the beer that we're drinking right now, it's from Barsideous Brewing in Lebanon, Oregon.
Even the name Barsideous sounds, crazy,
yeah, like the Insidious movies.
Yeah.
I know, it's so cool.
Yeah, it was kind of neat.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
So this is called Summertime Pale Ale. They come in the 16-ounce cans, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
5.4% alcohol. And it's really cool. It's got like some weird neon fish with some sunglasses on, but I don't know. So it's pretty cool. It's a very good beer. I'm already getting a little buzzed off of this, and of course we had some at the brewing company before we even came here.
It was really cool. We went in there to see an old movie. I didn't even know the movie theater existed in the back, and you came out and you told me, hey, the movie theater's in the back. You got to check it out. It's haunted. So I ran back there like, I'm going to see something. I didn't see anything.
Well, I was trying to go to the bathroom.
Right.
I was trying to find the women's bathroom. I wasn't trying to go to the bathroom. I was trying to find the women's bathroom. And I walked past it too far. And at the very back of the, the front part is, it's got a bar and it's got the restaurant with tables and it's got a nice patio and you can bring your dogs.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. So then I went past it and then you can tell there's a stage. So like they have live bands, and they do say before COVID they were having live bands and stuff. So
it's so cool to see that.
It'll be awesome when that finally opens up again.
Right.
So you can tell that it was like a theater though, because it just looked like a theater. So then that's when I came back. I'm like, oh hey, because I swear I thought you could tell it's an old building, right?
Right.
When I came back, I told you, I bet this was a brothel. That's what I said at first. Well, supposedly it was not a brothel.
It wasn't a brothel, no.
But I don't know that that's confirmed. But no, it was not a brothel. It was a theater. Movie theater.
Yeah.
So then, as I was telling you about the movie theater, I said, yeah, go check it out in the back. That's when Sam was telling us that, oh yeah, the place is haunted, that it used to be a theater.
Right.
I'm like, oh shit, really?
Well, did she tell us that somebody fell off that balcony back there and that's the one haunting the place?
Yes, and I think the way she said, what she had said was that, someone had died falling off the balcony and that there was a woman that came in and then spoke with one of the owners, I think. And she said that this man, I don't know if he was next to her or she just said, this man is asking me why his picture is in the closet. And the owner's like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, well, he's asking why his picture's in the closet. And he's all, okay, like he didn't know. So then the woman left and then they never saw her again. So supposedly there's a picture of this guy that I think he was a projectionist. I kind of think that's what she said.
And he's the one that's
and somehow, he died or something. I think there's multiple people because this is what Sam had mentioned. But then doing research on it, there's also another ghost that they say.
Nice.
So supposedly there's this picture of this man, and I believe she said was a projectionist at one point. So there was a picture that they used to have on the wall of the brewery, like history type thing, and it kept falling off the wall. So finally they just put it in the closet. And then this random lady says, well, this guy wants to know why his picture's in the closet. So they're like, what? So then I guess they finally figured it out. So then they put his picture on the wall again, but they screwed it into the wall so it can't fall down anymore.
Yeah, I bet he didn't like that.
So he's probably like, fuck you, I'm trying to get my picture back. So, but then doing research on this, because like we said, we had no idea when we walked in. You can tell it was an old building. It's over 100 years old. And apparently it used to be the Empire Theater. And then it was the Coon Theater in 1910, which the Coon Movie Theater is now next door to it. But this used to be the Coon Theater, and they used to have vaudeville and silent movies and stuff
in that room?
in that building.
So,
yes.
So you had the balcony,
Yeah.
and you had the theater, in the back. So anything that was in between that didn't exist. The kitchen and the bar.
Right. Those were probably seats.
Those were put in later. It was just a theater.
Yeah, it was probably seating for the
Yeah.
theater. And then, like, the stage is still there. So
Right.
they used to have vaudeville, silent movies. So this is how old this place is.
Fuck, we went in
I
and
know.
we went in there like, hey, give us a
Hey,
beer.
what's up? Oh,
What's
good.
happening?
Everyone's so nice.
By the way, there's something standing behind you. What the?
I know, because after she told me, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I was going to try to take pictures and stuff.
And then I remember walking up after that, and you were telling me about it. And I'm that's a bunch of bullshit. And she was like, no, I don't like working here by myself. It sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
She said she doesn't want to work there by herself because people see things happening, And so this was the Coon Theater.
Yeah.
And then it's turned into the Gem Theater in 1936. So now it's Barsideous Brewing, but it's basically the historic Gem Theater is what it is now. So when I was doing research on this, it said on the Oregon, this is on the Oregon's top 10 most haunted places.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so this is like legit on the list.
And we're still going to go back.
And I'm going to go back now for sure because I'm like, shit, I got to go look.
Yeah. Well, Snacks, he might be coming this weekend. If he doesn't, he's going to be here 4th of July weekend. He's a busy guy.
He's
all over. Actually, he's going to Italy.
I know.
He's
That's
going to go to
crazy.
Italy. Don't pass that up. Just go to Italy. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Anyways, when he comes, we're going to take him down there
We
to.
have to take him
oh
and
my
lock him
God.
in the bathroom or lock him in the back or something.
Just try to keep him in the back.
He'll be like,
Oh, he'll tear through the wall.
Oh my
It'll
God.
be okay.
Well, because it's creepy and I noticed that there's one women's bathroom that has like 3 stalls in it. And there are 2 men's bathrooms.
Right.
Like one is on the bar side and one is on like the theater side. And when I walked past the women's bathroom looking for it, I looked in this one and it was the men's room and it's fucking dark as shit.
You didn't want to go in there?
Yeah, so after I found out it's haunted, I'm like, dude, if someone was just randomly walking in there and some weird shit happened.
You'd shit your pants.
Yeah, they'd
It'd
shit
be
themselves before they even went in the
That'd
bathroom.
be crazy. It's
Oh my God.
crazy.
It was so cool though, and I thought I was going to be scared after, but it was really exciting. I'm like, oh, I want to go back now. But the story on the website about, the top 10 most haunted places in Oregon talks about a young girl that fell to her death from one of the balconies
And
in the
she's
theater.
she's the one.
That's what they say, that she's one of the ghosts that haunts the place, because Sam told us this other guy, right?
Right.
But then this one is actually a girl, and that she has opened and closed the door, that they've seen the doors open and close by themselves. So that's what was on the website. But firsthand from Sam, she said that she hasn't seen anything because she doesn't want to be by herself.
Well, she said she'd run the hell out of there too.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that was awesome. So the beer is awesome. The place is awesome.
Yeah.
They let you bring your pets.
If you're ever in Lebanon, Oregon,
Yes.
you want to stop by and check this place out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you look up Oregon's top 10 most haunted places, it's under Coon Theater. It's
Yeah.
Kuhn
Yep.
Theater.
It just happens to be a brewery there.
But it's a brewery now with the most awesomest name, Barsideous Brewing.
Oh, yeah,
it's cool.
It's great around Halloween, probably. Huh?
Oh yeah, we gotta go for Halloween.
Just need to walk in there.
Oh
once.
my God,
Yeah.
that'd probably be awesome.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I've been trying to get my douchebag of the week rolling. I'm trying to figure out who I want to be the douchebag of the week.
Yes.
And I've been thinking about it, and I just can't come up with one. And then I started, I watch Twitter. I don't tweet and do none of that, but I watch Twitter and I see what's going on. Like Nikki Sixx, what he's doing, a bunch of other guys, that what they're doing. And then I've been following Wolfgang Van Halen. His new record came out last week, and I've been following him. And shit,
Good for him.
Yeah, I heard the first 2 videos, and I'm like, oh, fuck, it's great music. Then I see some people kind of, I guess it's called trolling him, on there, and you're in your dad's footsteps and your dad's coattails. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Have you heard that music that he's doing? It's nothing like Van Halen.
No.
Nothing like Eddie and Van Halen. I mean, shit, his dad would be happy for him
Of
right
course
now.
he would
Totally.
be. And isn't he Isn't Wolfgang doing like all the
Everything. He's playing it all and singing it all.
Okay, that's talent right there. Hello.
I mean, come on. What else was he going to do? But he's doing his own thing. He's totally different than all that. I mean, even when, he was playing bass in Van Halen for a while, I get it. I understand it. But his record, I mean, his album and music direction is not even close to that. I mean, there's no way you could duplicate his dad at any of that. I mean, he was just a master, and a genius. So I have to say that my douchebag of the week are the ones that on Twitter giving him a hard time.
And that's bullshit. I mean, that's just people being jealous of what's going on. And, of course, what else is he going to do?
I mean...
But he's musically talented.
I wouldn't expect him to do anything other than what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, his dad is a legend, icon. And Wolf's got it in his blood. Come on, And these people trolling him and being mean on Twitter pissed me off. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're my douchebag. You guys are douchebags even to attack that. In his own world, Wolf's an icon already. He's already an icon.
Yeah.
So I mean, anybody that is mean to him on Twitter can kiss my ass.
Fucking asshole. Oh, douchebags. I'm sorry.
Douchebag. Well, yeah, they're close enough. Yeah.
But also, didn't he say in an interview that he would not try to replicate what his dad did because can't.
He said he's not playing no Van Halen songs. People need to just understand he is his own person.
Yeah.
And he's going to do his own thing, and that's the way it is. So don't expect, I guess, to go see Wolf in concert. Actually, he's opening up for Guns N' Roses. I found out. He's going to be... I'll go see him. I don't know about Guns N' Roses. I've already seen him.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'd like to see Wolfgang play. It'd be kind of cool to see what he's doing.
I'm wondering who would be in his band then, because he obviously can't play everything when he's on.
Well, I'm sure he, picks the
top
what he's got.
Who he likes and everything.
Well, that's probably the one thing his dad had in common with him. He picked the right guys. And Wolf's going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's good. I can't wait to get my hands on the actual whole record. I've heard a couple songs, but Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen, I can't wait for that. And, the other day I was sitting around thinking, now that Eddie's gone and he's not here anymore, what are they doing with that 5150 studio? That was his studio. Every album from 1984 on was recorded there. All that stuff. I'm thinking, what are they doing with that? What are they doing? And then all of a sudden I read something, Wolfgang actually recorded his record there.
That's awesome.
And he said every record's going to be recorded there.
That's amazing.
And his dad's spirit is in that studio.
Oh, I'm sure he's sitting there right next to him when he's doing it.
I would love more than anything, Wolf, if you're listening, to get a tour. Big Dog AC Show, just tour that studio just so we can see, all that stuff.
Yeah. Talk about haunted places.
That's a good haunt, though.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. You'll just start to hear guitar in the back playing.
And I'll just sit down and be like, perfect,
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. So
that would be amazing.
That would be cool. Big Dog AC Show going to hang out at the 5150 studios in L.A.
Oh, that would be...
shit.
Are you kidding me?
I'd pass out.
Yeah, you'd probably have a heart attack.
I'd just die right in there.
Yeah.
I'm done with it, yeah.
That would be awesome, though. Oh, my God. If that would be our first little field trip out of the studio, that'd be amazing.
That would be so cool.
That would be.
I heard the other day that John Mellencamp's going to have some new music out.
Yeah, that should be good, too.
I heard that people were talking about him and Bruce Springsteen, and they're having lunch together or something. How media and all that shit's garbage, and they talk shit.
You can't go outside with anybody.
Oh, my God, I don't know what's going on. John is going to have a new record out. I'm a Mellencamp guy. I love his music. It comes from the soul and the heart of where he grew up. I get it, man. And then he's going to have the boss on there. So it should be good. We have no idea what it's called.
No.
We didn't really do that research.
Well, I didn't really see anything, though, either. I did try to look it up. And it doesn't say anything about when something's going to be released. It's just kind of like out there that things are happening. Yeah. So it didn't really say anything.
And speaking of releasing new music, Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Now, this is a tongue twister. This is going to throw you for a fucking loop here. He's doing his own, not only LA Rats, Nikki Sixx, John 5, Jimmy Caputo and all those guys. He's doing his own thing. And so what in the hell is Rob Zombie doing?
Well, this is insane. And I have to admit, I have not heard any music from this. This came out in March. I didn't even know he had new music. But we talked about it last week, but I didn't know what the name of it was. Okay, in typical Rob Zombie fashion, this is some weird bullshit, fucking weird ass name. It's like, where does that even come from?
Watermelon
It's called
left nut
close.
Jimmy John.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's called the Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy.
Damn.
So it's the Lickac. For short.
What?
No.
Speaking of haunted theaters, now we're on Rob Zombie.
I know. Well, yeah. So like I say, I haven't heard anything, but obviously he's got new music out. So that's cool that all these people are starting to come out. You know, they've been locked down in quarantine, making their music, and now they can finally release everything.
They're making babies and music.
Making babies and music.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of this stuff might be in the quarantine haze. You know, it might not make sense. It might just be COVID. Who knows what the
shit. I'm having a reaction to the shot. Let's write a song.
We're not going to spread that out. No, but so that came out in March. So I'm going to have to try to track that down and listen to it and then let you guys know how it is. Because, of course, I love Rob Zombie. So if it's going to sound like him, then it's probably going to be
good.
I'm probably going to be good because
Yeah.
the music is really awesome, too.
I had a chance a few years ago to go to a white zombie show. And everybody came out but him. He didn't come out.
Oh, to meet people?
Yeah.
Like meet and greet type thing?
So I got to meet the bass player. She was really cool.
She's badass.
Yeah, the drummer and the guitar player for White Zombie. But he never came out. He was a big star. So
He's too good. And yet, don't people say that he's easy to work with?
that's what I hear.
So has he like chilled out as he's gotten older? Like he was an asshole in the beginning, and then he's finally.
I don't know. I think that once he made his first $1 million, it changed him.
Everything becomes easier, or you can become more of a dick.
You become separated from everybody that hasn't made the $1 million.
Yeah. Well, like when he said about White Zombie, he said, "Well, zombie is in the name, so who's zombie?" And that's him.
And he said, you know, like first $1 million check. That was it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. We're just, you know.
We're speculating. I haven't met him, but you know, if I got my first $1 million, I might be a dick too.
Yeah, I might separate from people. I might do that.
We might. You never know.
Yeah,
you might never hear from us again.
Never. We'll just build a studio on the top of a hill somewhere, and this is all we do.
Or then we'll just be cussing all like the whole 50 minutes because we can do what we want.
Yeah. So Rob's got a new record, which I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
And apparently Mellencamp is hanging out with the boss and putting something together as well.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of Rob Zombie, though,
Yes.
I saw on his Instagram page, you know, we talked about last week that he's going to produce or direct the Munsters movie.
Yes, we were talking about that. Yeah.
And hopefully he's not going to make it a kill murder show.
I just see people getting their heads lopped off.
I know.
Directed by Rob Zombie.
Herman Munster just kills everybody.
Just goes on a berserk kill fest.
Oh my God. I hope he doesn't do it that way, but you know, who knows? But apparently he's been a big fan for a long time. So on his Instagram page, they have him driving the Munsters car. You know, the little limo.
The original one?
The original one.
Wow.
So that's pretty awesome. And he was even really stoked about it. But he said, well, someone better tell Herman that it needs a brake job. So, but you see him driving down the road. I mean, in this car where it's like open in the front.
Yeah.
You know? And
Rob Zombie.
Yeah. And so he's all, this is what it looks like driving the Munsters car. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
It was so fucking awesome.
I can't
So that's
wait,
pretty cool.
I can't wait to see the movie when he's
Me
done
too.
with it.
I
Yeah.
am curious which way he's going to go because, of course, they don't really say much. This is just little bits and pieces that are popping out. So I am really curious.
You couldn't get a better director of the Munsters than Rob Zombie.
I know, right? But he's also a huge fan, which makes it that much more personal,
Right.
and he wants to do justice, I'm hoping.
I think he will. I think he will.
I think he will,
Yeah.
too.
As long as he doesn't cast these young actors and actresses that can't act, you have to
No.
be able to recognize that before you give them the part.
Yeah.
As long as they just get the right people in place, just like the Tommy and Pam movie, the new movie.
Oh, people are bitching about that.
I know they're complaining and bitching, but if you look at Sebastian, what's his name? Sebastian. Anyways, he's playing Tommy.
Yeah.
And then the other lady's playing, Pam Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
They look great.
They look like
I don't
them.
know how they're acting in those characters, but they look great. You know.
I don't know who else they would have wanted. I mean, they
No.
want some haggard people that have actually gone through all the drug and sex shit so that they look nasty. I mean, what do you want?
Well, you know,
what do you want?
When the Dirt came out a few years ago, and you know, Machine Gun Kelly played Tommy to the T.
And I wasn't sure, you know, how that was going to be, but he was fucking
perfect.
Awesome. Yes.
Dead on like Tommy.
He was really good.
Yeah, he was really good. So Sebastian Stan is playing him now.
He was the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
right?
the Winter Soldier. And then I don't remember. I don't get. You know. We try to do as less show prep as possible before we do the show.
Yeah, we've actually done a lot of show prep today. So.
We're drinking beer, and that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
So, so it's Lily something, but they look great. We'll see how it is when it comes out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see that.
I think so. I think that there's movies now coming out. There's bands playing live.
Shit's getting back to normal.
We're trying to get it together, you know, and get everybody out again and have some fun.
Yes.
We noticed that in the restaurant. We went and had breakfast this morning.
Oh, my God.
And everybody was in there, and you were like, I liked it better when everybody stayed home.
Yeah, I liked it. In the middle of COVID, when a lot of people would stay home because they were too scared, and we would still go out, and there'd only be a couple people.
Yeah.
I honestly thought your douchebag was going to be those fucking loudmouth bitches that were fucking sitting behind us. Like, you can't even enjoy your breakfast. If I have a douchebag, that's them.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because, you know, they were so loud.
So fucking loud.
I think maybe they had to be loud because Grandpa couldn't hear. So they had to be kind of loud so he could understand what was going on. But I couldn't wait until they got their food and then shut their mouth and started eating their food.
Shut the fuck up and eat your food.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And then one of them took a phone call. And she talked even louder.
Yeah.
Like, it was a higher elevation.
It was nice. Our breakfast was good. It was a good place to eat.
The breakfast tasted great.
But, man, they had to set those two girls right next to us.
Oh, my God. And you even said the people, like, across the way were looking at them.
They were all looking at him.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. You're too loud.
Oh, my God. So
that's AC's douchebag of the week.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that all the time, but I had to do that because they were so fucking annoying. And then the fact that they were loud, but they were also obnoxious.
Yeah.
So it's just like, not just the volume, but like what they were saying and how they were saying it. And they had like an attitude, and they're just like, I know what's fucking going on. I'm sorry, I'm going off on that, but it pissed me off so bad this morning.
Well, you couldn't enjoy your breakfast, and that's too bad. When people think that they're the only ones on the planet and they can do whatever they want, that's where they're wrong.
It's a restaurant full of people.
Yeah.
We don't all fucking care what you have to say.
No, we don't.
Shut the fuck up and eat your
everybody's
food.
trying to eat and just do their thing.
And just have a peaceful day. I mean, that's it. So shut the fuck up, everybody.
Coming from AC, a peaceful day. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with AC. She told me today, I'm going to throw a challenge out there. And I said, all right, go ahead. She said she would dye her hair blue if we get 50 new downloads.
For June.
June.
Yep.
So where can they download?
Well, we're on all the platforms, of course. Apple Podcasts. We're on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Stitcher, Deezer. We're like all over the fucking place. Of course, you can go on our website, on YouTube. I mean, we're all over. Come on, share us so we can get some new downloads so I can dye my hair blue.
Yeah, she'll do her hair blue and then throw it up on TikTok and all over the place. Yeah.
Yep.
So 50 downloads. AC dyes her hair blue. That'd be interesting. Your mom's going to love you if she sees that picture.
It's not the worst thing I've ever done that she's seen me do.
Okay. Really? That's another subject.
That's a whole other show.
Yeah, it is.
There's a bunch of other things. I made her cry before, so that's...
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
You made your dad cry, too.
Yeah, but I know.
He cried. He's a crier.
It's rough being my parent.
Yeah, he's a crier.
He's a crier.
No movie review tonight.
No movie review.
We didn't do one of those, but we do have a lot of questions for Ask AC.
But I do have one thing.
Okay.
One entertainment news.
What do you got?
I have that this year, 40 years, Indiana Jones. 40 years ago. This weekend. And I know you love Indiana Jones.
You know what?
Love all of them.
I'm not a big fan, and I'm not a big fan of that actor that's in there.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah, not really.
He's like...
I mean, I get it. I liked him in Blade Runner, and I think that he was good in Star Wars, but anything outside of that, I don't know.
But we watched Cowboys versus Aliens, right?
He's horrible in that.
He's not horrible. It's a cheeky movie, so I do like it, though. But... like I said to you, when you see him in that movie, it's like that is the time period he should have lived in.
That's what he was at.
Because he totally fits in with like no make. He doesn't have to have makeup. He doesn't have to have any extra stuff.
Right,
Just
right.
let his beard grow out a little bit, little stubble. He looks like he's from the fucking 1920s, the Old West or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's good at what he does and all that, but I've never really been a big fan of Harrison. And I've just,
Sorry, Harrison.
I don't watch his movies.
You don't? Well, okay.
No, I don't.
Okay,
Now, but we did see in that movie we watched last night, the Cowboys and Aliens. What's her name?
Olivia Wilde?
Yeah.
So you're a fan of her?
Oh, I'm a fan, just like, what's his name? Harry Styles. I'm a big fan of Olivia Wilde.
I don't get that. I don't get... Oh, okay. I don't want to go off on Harry Styles because a lot of people like him, but,
No, I mean, I understand that it's Hollywood and that's what happens and,
When you can date whoever you want, you date whoever you want.
Just don't be married when you're trying to do that.
Exactly.
I've always said if you're a rock star or a Hollywood movie star, never get married.
No.
Because it's going to not work. You're going to be paying out your ass. It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. Just stay single all the way through.
Exactly, because if you're going to change beds every time you do a new movie, which there's nothing wrong with, I'm not saying there's wrong. Hey, fucking do it.
Yeah.
You can do it, but don't be married. Just be free. Everyone be single so that you can choose to do that. And then when the movie's over, you don't care anymore. You move on to the next one.
I never could understand why the rock stars back in the 80s and stuff were getting married and all this shit. I'm like, why are you getting married?
I know.
You're a rock star. You're on tour. You're just going to ruin that marriage. I mean, and that's really what was going on.
If you watch The Dirt, I mean,
how would you
he was married to Pam Anderson.
How would you like to be married?
Heather Locklear. Sorry.
How would you like to be married to a rock star on tour constantly? Would you feel comfortable sitting at home while he's out on tour?
No.
Would you trust him?
No.
Okay.
And whoever says that they do are stupid because, honestly, they're thousands of miles away from you, probably doing alcohol, drugs, whatever. So that already loosens you.
Alcohol and drugs.
All right.
All right, Dr. AC.
Well, hey, you get fucking shit-faced. You're like, oh, well, my wife's like 2,000 miles away and, no one's going to know. And then we're just down the road because, of course, that's the way you are.
I think they as soon as they become a rock star, just getting married is part of it. And they don't care.
Well, it's like they're getting married to get married, just for the sake of getting married. Maybe the woman wants to get married and she thinks she'll feel better. Well, she's not going to feel better. The only thing she's going to feel better about is that her bank account's going to be bigger when he fucks her over.
Yeah. Well, of course.
And that's the truth.
They're all hanger-ons, and then boom, here we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they have kids. It's even worse.
There's a couple that beautiful. That Pam Anderson and Bobby Brown and a lot of these beautiful women, Tawny Kitaen and all this stuff. So. Outside of that, I can see why things are the way they were. A rock star, let's go.
Well, yeah, and I don't understand these women who feel like they want to. And of course, I'm sure it can go both ways, but basically, we're talking about Motley Crue with Tommy and stuff.
Yeah, we got into that.
Yeah, we got into that. But I don't understand these women. Well, okay, they're thinking that they want the bank account. That's the only thing I can assume. Because why are you going to marry this person when you know that he's not going to take you on tour? Unless he was taking you on tour before, and then suddenly you get married, you're his wife, and then, you got to stay home now. And then changes the whole situation.
Right. And I've been around some of those tours, and hanging on those buses and been around some of them tours. Nah, you don't want to marry a rock star.
No. And how many wives were actually there?
I didn't meet one.
Exactly.
I didn't meet one. I met Bobby Brown one time, and that was after.
Were they married? So
it was after.
Okay.
Jane Lane and all that. So, that's just the way it is on the road.
Well, and I dated somebody who was in a band, and of course we weren't married or anything, but I was kind of like the girlfriend, but not really. I was just kind of the one he was dating at the time. And at a point when I guess he was done dealing with me, he would have one of his bandmates talk to me when they were on a break at the bar or whatever, and this is great, he's talking to me, we're making friends and everything.
Right.
Well, he's out fucking somebody else in the parking lot.
Damn.
And then so the bandmate was keeping me busy while he was out doing shit.
Did you get rid of him? What'd you do?
Well, we had a confrontation eventually, and it's so funny because I know what happened, But then apparently one of his bandmates said, "Oh, this is what I heard, that you jumped on the hood of his truck and you were banging on the window." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I did not do that. I did not do that. Okay.
Hold on. This is the first time I've ever heard this story.
No, I think.
Are
you sure?
It is, and I want to know: did you jump on the hood of his truck?
No, I did not. Okay. Like I say, it was one of those things where the bandmate was keeping me occupied, and I was finally catching on. Like when I used to be able to see him during the breaks of the show,
right?
Or yeah, and then after he was done, we'd hang out and then he'd come to my house or whatever. But then it started to get to where, oh, well, I'm going to go home. Or then his bandmate was keeping me busy during their breaks. And I started to be like, what the fuck? I'm not really seeing this guy that much except when he's on stage. And obviously we're not talking or doing anything.
Right.
So I finally woke up to that shit. And I went outside when it was funny because it was one of the breaks and the bandmate was trying to talk to me. And I was like, well, hold on. Let me go talk to him. Let me go see what's going on. Oh, no. You can just stay right here. I'll get you a beer. No. And I'm like, hold up. What the fuck are you doing?
What's going on?
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm going out there. So I went out there and he was talking to some chick. She was in the bed of his truck and he was standing on the ground. Yeah. But then they were kissing and I'm like, what the fuck? I got so mad. So then I kind of waited till the end of the show.
Right.
Just to see what was going on. I'm like, okay, well, we're not married or anything, so we'll just wait. You know, he can do what he wants, whatever. But all I wanted was the courtesy of telling me so that I stopped hanging around.
Right.
You know, that was the main thing. Don't waste my time.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, if this is the way it is, that's cool. I've been putting my time into you, but if you don't give a shit, then I'm just moving on, and that's fine. Just let me know.
Yes.
I wanted honesty, right?
Okay.
He was not fucking, he didn't have the balls to tell me anything like that.
Well, he had balls, but
he had some balls, I guess, but he didn't have enough to talk to me, which I don't understand. I seem very approachable. I feel like, you know, no confrontation with me. It's not like I get mad at people talking during breakfast or anything.
No, I'm good.
I can see how I might come across now, I suppose. But so he didn't want to confront me, right?
Right.
So he was just going to kind of go.
You know what? He's a pussy.
Yes.
He didn't want to get his ass kicked.
Exactly.
By a woman.
He's a pussy.
Yeah.
And so.
What's his name? Give me the first name.
I'm not going to say his
Just
name.
give me
It starts with a D.
The dickhead?
Yeah.
That's a dickhead.
That is dickhead. That was what he was.
Yeah.
So I saw that. I waited till after the show, and I was waiting to see, you know, just so I can talk to him and say, hey, what's going on, kind of thing, you know.
Right.
So he had her in his truck, which I was only in his truck like maybe twice or whatever. And he was going to take her either home to her, probably home to her house or something, because he wouldn't let people
Did you give her shit? Did you get on her?
No, because I was like, you know what? She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that there's, I'm like, no, it's not your fault. He's just a hoe.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, so I wasn't mad at her because she didn't know.
Right.
He's, you know, just playing whatever. So then all I did, he had his windows rolled up because he was trying to ignore me when I'm standing right outside his truck. He was already in it.
What an asshole.
And I was knocking on the window for him to roll the window down. And he's all, oh, what? Oh, yeah, ha, 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 what's up? Like, he didn't roll the window down, like talking to me through. I said, no, roll the fucking window down.
Really?
And so I was just tapping on the glass. Tapping, not like pounding on it and shit. So finally he rolled it down and I said, well, can I talk to you? He's all, well, I'm kind of busy. I'm like, no, can I just talk to you and, you know, see what's going on? He's all, and so I already knew it, but I just wanted to have the confrontation.
Yeah.
No.
No, you wanted to find out what was going on?
I wanted to find out what was going on. So then I said, okay, well, what the fuck's going on? I said, what the fuck is going on? So I got mad. But then he's all, well, you know, I said, just fucking tell me and whatever. And so he finally like, well, you know, I'm like, okay, fine, fucking done. Okay, that was it. And that was it.
That's it.
So then I hear later that somebody said, oh my God, did you jump on the hood of his truck and you were banging on the windshield and
yes, I did.
You wouldn't let him drive away.
That's what I did. And then I said, if you fuck with me, I'm going to do it again. Bitches.
I wish I had said that because, oh my God, that would have been fucking hilarious.
You should have. You should have said, that's damn right. He's like, I didn't drag his fucking scroungy ass out of that fucking window.
Lucky I didn't kick his ass and kick him in the balls and all this shit.
In front of his girlfriend and his guitar player buddy.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so funny. But at the time, I was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, no, I didn't do anything. All I did was talk to him. So then that was it. I don't know how we got off on that.
Yeah, I don't either.
But that was funny.
That's some personal shit from AC that we didn't script that.
No.
I don't see it in here.
In your notes anywhere?
No.
Because I was going to talk about Raiders of the Lost Ark and all that stuff, but I don't know if we have. I don't know if we have to talk about that.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
There's a new Raiders of the Lost Ark coming out. Whatever.
Well, it's Indiana Jones is going to be number 5, and it's going to come out July 28th, 2022, which is like right before my birthday. So next year.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that.
You and Snacks will go watch it.
Well, I look forward to see what they're going to do because the fourth one they did, which was the Crystal Skull, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, was not very good.
Not good, huh?
So that one sucked.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm curious to see how that's going to be.
So we have a great response to Ask AC.
Yes.
We got some good ones. And we got a little special surprise for you coming up too. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a piss and you're gonna give me a hard time and we'll be back.
Perfect.
Yep. Big Dog AC show back. Took a little potty break.
Another potty break.
Yeah. Had to go take a leak. Anyways, I told you before we left that we had a big surprise for you.
What is it?
You're damn right. We got one. Snacks is on the line, and he's hanging out with us for these Ask AC questions.
Woo, Snacks.
Hello.
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 Hello, this is Snacks.
Snacks. Hey, Snack.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Snacks. I hear you've taken up a new deal, singing a little bit, huh?
I'm off the oxygen from COVID. Keeping my lungs exercise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be dropping an album at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be a Christmas album.
A Christmas album.
Yeah.
Did you say you're eating a new snack right now too?
I am. I'm eating, I'm a big fan of goldfish. I don't like the regular ones. They're not cheesy enough for me. I do like the pretzel ones. Those are pretty good. But I'm eating goldfish flavor blasted. Say that 3 times fast. Cheddar and sour cream.
Wow.
Wow, I haven't heard of those.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good actually.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, okay, great.
You should give them a try. They're really good.
all right.
Okay, I don't really like goldfish that much.
No?
Well,
I don't, I'm sorry.
try new things.
Yeah. How about sweaty balls?
I've tried those before. Not a big fan.
Not a big
It's
fan.
kinda
Huh? No.
Too salty.
Too salty. Perfect.
That's what Gold Bond powder is for.
Yes.
Ew. And then you
Ew.
taste the powder.
Nice.
That's gross.
Yeah, Big Dog AC show. Snacks. We have Snacks on the line. We have this thing you can ask AC anything. She will answer any question you have.
Anything.
So we got some questions, and we also have one coming from a certain part of California that we'll get into.
Yeah, we'll
as
talk
well.
about that one too. Mhm.
So the first question I have for AC Snacks, you can chime in anytime about this question as well. The 3 things to take on a deserted island. This is coming from Rhonda in wherever. I'm not going to tell her where she's from, but yeah, Rhonda's asking you that question. So
Okay, so 3 things.
3 things that you would take on a deserted island.
Okay. Now, since it's not specific, we're going to say imaginary. So I am going to take a unlimited cooler of beer. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'm not going to specify. I'm going to say drinks.
Drinks.
I'll say drinks because
Drinks.
that could include beer,
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, because
Yeah.
I'd have to have Mountain Dew too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
water.
Yes.
Okay. So an unlimited cooler of drinks. Okay.
So like
Yep.
Santa Stack, but a cooler version.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And okay, so that's 1. And then 2, I will take a refrigerator. Well, no. So, do I have electricity on this thing? Probably not, right?
There's no electricity out
so
there.
access to fresh meat so that I can have meat.
Yes.
So I'll have drinks and
Do
meat.
electricity.
Electricity? You take
Well,
electricity?
Can you take
Well,
electricity?
Like solar panels.
I'll take solar
So you're going to
panels.
show up with solar panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. Here's my solar panels.
Cooler.
That's true too, huh?
Yep.
Well, then there will be an ice machine. No. Okay. So we're gonna have that. We'll have meat, and then I will have probably some way to make. No. I would take a little hut. that I would sleep in.
A little hut.
Ooh,
So
smart.
so you're doing a hut. You're doing a cooler to put your beers in.
Yep, and meat, so I can barbecue steak and stuff.
So,
Those are
if
my-
you see AC sitting on the island in a hut with meat and a cooler.
A Mountain Dew or a beer in my
Yeah,
hand,
that's
just
it.
keep
Yep.
sailing by.
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Appreciate your question for AC, Rhonda. I hope she answered that.
She's probably like, what the fuck is that
What is she
shit?
talking about? Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Don't ask me then.
Here's another question we got from
no.
Alex. Best way to get out of a ticket. What's the
Okay.
best way, AC, to get out of a ticket?
So, like, everyone thinks I'm going to say, show your boobs, right?
Yeah.
And that's typically
Of
what
course,
everybody
yeah.
says.
I show my boobs all the time I get pulled over.
Yeah. Do you get out a ticket?
No.
Or did they give you an extra
I
one?
get
Indecent,
arrested.
indecent exposure.
They just arrest me and drag me out of the car.
Well, so I would say, okay, yeah, your boobs, whatever. But this has actually worked for me, and it was actually true though. It was on my birthday or a couple days before my birthday, and I got pulled over, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know," because I really didn't know. I mean, I was on the phone, I guess. He said I wasn't hands-free or whatever bullshit.
Right.
And I said, "Oh, it's gonna be my birthday in a couple days. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Oh, I'm so sorry." And, blah, blah, blah. And I just like played really sad, and basically just get sympathetic. Not that you're gonna cry, but then you just gotta look like you're.
I don't know. I have no
is he doing?
idea what he's doing.
Stop
I just
moving
heard a
around,
bunch of
Snacks.
pop stuff on this phone. Okay, he's good. He's not
You're good?
moving. He's not moving anymore.
Stop moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just, act like you're really sorry, and oh, I'm so sorry, and I'm sad, and oh, I don't want to get in trouble, and oh, my boyfriend's gonna get mad at me, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And he gave me away, let me go with a warning, because he said his wife's birthday had just passed too, and she had gotten pulled over on her birthday by a cop that knew that he was a cop, so they let her go because it was her birthday. So he was gonna let me go with just a warning because it was my birthday.
What?
I've got out of a couple tickets.
Did you show your boobs?
No, it's something else.
No. What? Oh my goodness.
No, I just my thing. I just said I was going because they were like, "Oh, are you a student?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm going to school. I want to become a cop." And they're like, "That's matter of fact. Here's a warning."
There you
they
go.
let you go, huh?
That's
Yeah,
good.
a couple times.
Big dog, anything?
Me, I'm working at a radio station in San Jose, California. I think I talked about this before. I don't remember though. And I think I did middays, so I wanted to get out of there because that traffic going back down to the Monterey Peninsula was horrible. So, and I had the van, the radio station van. So I decided that when I got in the van and started heading back, we had a blow-up doll in there. I threw it in the passenger seat and jumped into the commuter lane, cruising along. Nobody gave a shit what I was doing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I get pulled over. The guy walks up to the side of the van. I'm all, man, he's looking at that blow-up doll. He looks at me. He goes, "Dude, I don't care. I just want some stickers." And I gave him some stickers, and he went on his own way. And I went home. So yeah.
Make sure you have some stickers.
Yeah,
Give
and a
people
blow-up doll.
And a blow-up doll, and then you get away with it.
You know what you can do? You can go to Michael's, the craft store.
Buy a
You get
blow-up
one
doll?
of their- Huh?
Buy a blow-up doll from Michael's?
I mean, I wish. But you can get a styrofoam mannequin head. You put it to a broom handle, and you get a sweatshirt, and you carpool in for days.
That's-
Okay, Snacks has got an idea on how to carpool.
That seems like a lot of work just to carpool.
Yeah.
But think about traveling every day for work.
I suppose.
Oh, it gets
Yeah.
old quick. It does get old. It
Yeah.
does.
Or you can put unlimited cooler in your car and have Mountain
Well,
Dew beer.
see, that'd be all right.
I do that.
I'd do that too in
Yeah.
a second.
It's Ask AC. We have Snacks on the line with us. Here's the question. Hopefully I can get this right because it's kind of weird. You can't say it 5 times fast. So this is from Becca. She wants to know, when you put your shoes on, is it sock shoe, or sock, sock? Oh,
That's a very, very sock, shoe. Oh, whatever.
sock, shoe, sock, sock.
Oh, it should be sock, shoe.
Oh, and it's sock, and shoe. Yeah. I do the sock, shoe.
That's what you do?
I put my socks
Sock.
on first. Yeah.
I will have to say that I do sock shoe.
You do?
I don't know why.
Snacks? What do you do?
Sock, shoe. I mean, half the time I'm fair, but sock, shoe.
Okay, so
Sock,
that's a
sock.
pretty easy question to answer.
That was easy. I had to think about it, though.
Times to get it right, but
It might have been written down wrong. So.
here you go. This is from Carol, and she even puts down where she's from, but we won't say where she's from.
Don't give her address out
No,
or
we don't
anything.
give it anything. Yeah, this is from Carol. She says, "How many times should an average couple have sex during the week?"
I think that Carol must be single.
Yeah, we should try, Big Dog AC show with Snacks to try to get Carol a date. I think that's what
Oh
we
my
should do.
God, that would be.
Oh shit,
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
That'd be awesome, man. I think we should give that a shot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Carol's
shit.
probably looking for some answers.
Yeah.
She's looking for some relief, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. She
Oh,
needs
that's some answers.
That question, we know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is from Carol. How
Okay.
many times should the average couple have sex during the week?
Okay, so there's 7 days a week, right?
Yes, there are.
So we're gonna say 21 times.
21 times? What is that, like 5 times a day? What is it?
That's 3 times a day.
Dang.
Breakfast,
What if
lunch,
you're
and dinner.
How about if it's a leap year on the extra day?
Well, then you add an extra 3 days.
Yeah,
extra 3 times.
Throw in about 8 more
Yeah.
in that time, yeah.
Because it's leap year, so you gotta put some effort into it.
I feel like
Extra effort.
Carol should just go with the motion of the ocean and see what where that leads her.
I think most people are probably going to be like once or twice a week, but aiming high.
Yeah,
you might as well do it as often as you can.
Yeah, you might as well get it done.
Give the guy a Gatorade and
Yep.
get back to work.
Get back to work.
He can pull out a cooler and be like, "Here, what would you like to do?"
Yeah.
No, don't give him beer because then that's just going to slow everything down.
We appreciate Carol asking the question. To
I hope that
AC.
answered her question.
I think it would. Yep.
Maybe Carol should the response and see that answer her question.
Yeah.
Trying to get some more tips or something.
Oh my God. Okay.
Here's another question for AC. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm surprised we got as many as we did.
Me
It's
too.
really-
I
really
appreciate them.
cool.
They're
Yeah,
all
we
over
do.
the board too, so that's good. They're all random.
This is from John. John says,
What am I supposed to do when
Is
I
a
have
hot-
sex 21 times a week?
"Yeah, send me the Gatorade, AC. I'm good." Is a
Have sex 21
hot dog a sandwich? That's what John wants to know.
John, no, it's not a sandwich.
No,
Nope.
it's not.
It's not, because if it was a sandwich, it would not be called a hot dog. It would be called a weenie sandwich. Right?
Or wiener sandwich.
Or a
like
wiener
your mom
sandwich.
says.
Yeah.
She likes to
I
say
feel
wiener.
like-
Said wiener.
Wiener.
See, I disagree to a certain extent. Like, if the bun is cut in half or it's not together, then I think it's a sandwich. Because you could, make it a sandwich. But if the bun's intact, it's not a sandwich.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, he's got a point there.
I guess you have somewhat of a point, but
Yeah.
if it was a sandwich, it would be, like on the menus it says French dip sandwich or pastrami sandwich.
Wiener Central, that fast food restaurant, they have a Polish sandwich, which is a Polish hot dog
On bread.
on bread.
Yes.
But the bun's not intact. That's why.
Because it's on bread, it's not a bun. It's like the rye bread or something.
Yep.
And it's not a hot dog, that's a sausage. And
What
they
do you top your hot
they
dogs with?
split the sausage in half and they put that, so that is a different. A hot dog is like a weenie in a bun. And if it was a sandwich,
Right.
it would be called a sandwich,
Right.
but it's called a hot dog. Just
So-
like a hamburger is not a hamburger sandwich.
So
it's a hamburger.
John says, "Is a hot dog like a sandwich?" And AC says, "No,
No, it's not. It's a
And
complete
Snacks-
separate entity.
Snack says he'll eat either one of them. He don't care.
Yeah, well, I'll still eat it, but I'm just saying.
I'd like to add to John's question.
Yeah.
What do you top your hot dog with?
Preferably a blonde.
Oh my god. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Blondes, I thought you liked brunettes.
I'll take them all. I
What the
don't care.
fuck?
Hey, when you get to be my age, if I can bring them on, I don't care.
For the
Yep.
21 times.
Hey.
Well, you get 21 times, so you got multitude of chicks to pick from.
Even Snacks agree with me. It's all true.
True, jeez.
Yeah.
I prefer brunettes or ethnic hot dogs. Well, not really hot dogs. I prefer the bun.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with.
Oh my goodness!
Nothing wrong with a nice bun.
No. Ben, no. The bun is at Audi.
We're not talking about that.
That's a whole separate thing.
Look at AC thinks we're talking about having anal sex or something on the show. We're not talking about that.
I thought that was going to be a question at some point too, but
This is a family show.
A family show.
Yeah, it is.
Clearly.
Yep.
For the Manson family,
The Manson.
or the Rob Zombie's family.
Yeah, they're all into crazy. Rob Zombie, man. I can't wait to see the Monsters. It's going to be
I'm very curious how it's
going to
be.
does that. Yeah.
Very curious.
Yep. We want to thank Snacks for hanging with us today and looking forward.
I have another question.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry. What's a weird food combination?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
That was my question.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's his question. Yeah.
A weird food combination.
What is a weird food combination?
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's weird. I understand the question. You don't have to. Yeah, I understand.
Well, mine is ketchup.
Mac and cheese and ketchup. So he wants to know what weird combinations you have.
Well, first of all, gross. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But is that Kraft macaroni and cheese? Or any macaroni and cheese?
I feel like Kraft mac and cheese kind of needs a little step up game. But if it's like a homemade mac and cheese with like the breadcrumbs, you don't need ketchup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom used to make the homemade mac and cheese out of the world, out of sight.
That'd probably be good.
I've never had them like that ever since then.
I don't really like mac and cheese, so
Yeah.
because my mom would always make the Kraft mac and cheese, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's fake.
Well,
and
it's
I'm sorry.
Kraft. It's terrible. It's chemicals.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Homemade.
A good
It's good.
brand.
So much for Kraft advertising on the show.
I
We
know.
just-
Sorry,
just
Kraft.
blew 'em out
Step
of
it
the
up then. Step
Yeah.
it up.
I think Annie's mac and cheese.
Oh.
If you're one, they have all different flavors. Those are actually really good.
What about that Velveeta one that's got the sauce packet instead of the powdered cheese?
See, I'd have that, but I'd make it more like the homemade type. Like I'd mix it with other stuff, like then put it in the oven.
Oh.
I feel like it doesn't do it justice to the Velveeta in like a pot.
Right. I tried one time to make my own mac and cheese, threw some noodles in there and tried to make it, and I don't know what happened, man. The cheese got hard and it was terrible. I couldn't eat it.
Well, I've made homemade mac and cheese, and it's okay. I mean, it's still not great. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't like mac and cheese that much. I'm not sure.
Snacks, what are you doing over there?
Well, I was waiting for AC's answer. What's your food combination?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, I forgot already. Jeez,
we got into our personal
We
life.
started
there.
talking a bunch of shit.
Here comes AC's food.
My weird
combination.
food combo.
Yeah.
I like French fries with Thousand Island dressing.
That is so simple.
I know, but you don't. Big Dog doesn't like Thousand Island dressing. I love Thousand Island dressing.
Terrible.
I thought about that.
I put it on my hamburgers. I'll put it on my my rice pilaf. I'll put it on rice pilaf too.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yep.
All it is
And French fries.
mayonnaise and ketchup
And relish.
and relish.
And some of it has some hard boiled egg in it. Sometimes if it's homemade, that's really good.
Where do you find that?
You gotta luck out at some restaurant.
yeah.
Did you know? You want to talk about Thousand Island, Big Dog? You know where Caesar dressing has ingredients from? Anchovies. So
What is it? What is it?
anchovies
Yeah, but from what?
and Caesar dressing.
Oh, the original one.
Oh, I know. I'm not touching fish, man. I can't get past the smell.
Homemade Caesar salad.
It's pretty good.
Has
huh?
anchovies
Yep.
in it.
Yep. Okay, Big Dog AC show. We got Snacks on the line. Does anybody else want to say anything before we
Well, is there-
rudely hang your ass up?
Yeah. Is there one more question?
No, the weird food combination was it. That's what we got.
Oh, okay. So we're done. Okay.
Yeah, we're done. Hold
thought that was
on.
it.
Let me jump back a little bit because we actually we
Wrote some notes
Yeah,
down.
we wrote we did some notes here, and they cut me off of my beer. So
They cut him off. Well, you still got beer. You just
we want
have
to
fewer.
We want to thank Barsideous Brewing. It's a great place.
Yes.
Took good care of us. Snacks will be in town. We're going to take him down there because the place is haunted.
Yes, and I can't wait to go see something over there. And when they start having bands there, that's going to be awesome. We'll definitely talk about that.
Maybe I'll sing.
Yeah, we can get Snacks in there singing.
You talk about haunted. All the ghosts will leave. That'll be the exorcism right there.
That'll be done.
Good idea.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, thank you for listening. Big Dog AC Show snacks.
Thank you for listening to the Big Dog AC Show.